Well, Watercare says Auckland's still a way off the worst case scenario as the city faces its biggest water crisis in more than 20 years. That's after the dams in the Hunua Ranges got 2 months' worth of rain in just 2 hours this week. And the silt and debris in the water means the Ardmore treatment plant can only treat about half the usual amount. Aucklanders have been asked to cut their water usage by about 20 litres of water a day. If that doesn't happen, partially treated water might have to go into the supply and will require boiling before it can be drunk. I asked Mark Bourne from Watercare what the worst case scenario would look like.
I think we're a little way away from the worst case, but what we do need to realise is that we're asking people to save water, but the consequences is if we don't meet those savings targets, we still need to maintain supply into the pipeline so that we can flush toilets and do all the other things we do with water. The reality is the amount of water we actually consume for drinking purposes and cooking purposes is a relatively small proportion of the total amount. So that worst case scenario would be that partially treated water would still be chlorinated with capacity to supply, but it would require additional treatment. And the best thing for that is boiling the water that you're going to consume directly.
And what kind of bugs are we talking about that could be making their way into people's water?
Yeah. So I think, once again, we just need to put things into a little bit of perspective. We're very, very fortunate in Auckland that the vast majority of our water, the water from the Hunua Ranges and the water from the Watercare Ranges, comes from protected catchments. What that means is there's no industrial activity, there's no farms, there's no activity in those catchments at all. Water falls on native bush catchments or pine forest catchments and is stored in those dams. So the water quality itself, even that raw water quality, is very, very high quality compared with other sources of water. The treatment plant still offers those barriers of treatment, and the final portion of that is disinfection through chlorination. So it's quite unlike other parts of the world. But the important thing, I think, is right now the water quality that's in our taps is certainly safe to drink. There's no compromise in it at all, and that's why we've reduced the output from our Ardmore treatment plant. But what we're looking for is just everyone making those savings.
And that's Mark Bourne from Watercare there. Well, RNZ News spoke to people on the streets of Auckland today, and only 2 out of the 15 people we spoke to didn't know about the push to conserve water, and most had already started doing it in a variety of ways.
Probably not use the dishwasher so much, not use the washing machine so much, and have the kids take a bath in the same water.
Me and my wife have our own little bin outside. It's taken the rain and the whole tank that we use for the whole house.
I'd say shorter showers is probably the main thing that uses up water in my house, at least.